It's your girl, Euthanasia, your favorite YouTuber, and I'm back with another video. Back with another episode of Bubble Talks, and we in this thing. Before we get into this, make sure if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, comment below after, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss another upload from your girl. And we can get straight into this. So, y'all, I had to do my Bubble Talks today because, like, my day has been interesting. Like, super duper interesting. Okay, so a lot of you may know, or whoever watches me or whatever y'all know, I work at an animal hospital and I'm a vet tech. Just now starting. I'm not really starting out. I've been vet teching since December, and I've been just, going with the flow, learning things as I go. So I've told a lot of y'all when I talk about what I do at work that I still haven't done a lot of things. Like, I still haven't done euthanasias and things like that. All of that was true until today. Let me tell y'all. Okay, so we get in. The day is going by smoothly. First of all, we started off, I think, with like 2 emergencies. And, I'm like, I have not been doing an emergency. I haven't been doing euthanasia rooms. I'm like, I'm about to start. It ain't like they just left me, but we've getting new people and they have to train them. So I'm just kind of going with the flow, like I said. So I'm like, I'm finna just start doing other rooms. I'm gonna start doing emergencies. I'm about to learn what they do and just start doing it. So, as I'm talking about it, my room gets called. I go up there. It's a heart on the number. A heart on the number means it's a euthanasia room. So I'm like, y'all must have got me confused with somebody else. I'm like, am I in room 2? Hold on. Because mind you, I never do euthanasia. So I'm like, y'all, this can't be for me. It can't be. So I'm going around asking everybody. I'm like, do y'all want to switch with me? Like, I'm getting so scared because I'm nervous and scared because I have never done it before. So I'm like, oh my gosh, what I'm going to do? So I'm like, you know what? Forget it. Everybody's telling me, like, you got to learn one day. It's all right. You got it. So I'm like, they hyping me up. I'm like, cool. I'm about to do it. So shout out to one of my coworkers, my girl, walking me through it. She was like, do you want me to go outside with you? Or you think you got it? And all this and that. I'm like, I don't know. Do I want her to go outside with it? And I'm like, I don't want them to think I'm a professional. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go outside. I'll get them, bring them in, everything like that. And then you just help me walk them through them when they get in the building. Cool. So I go outside, nervous than a mug, y'all. I'm out there, trying to go over what they just taught me like 5 seconds prior. And y'all, it was hard because first of all, I'm already emotional. I'm already a crybaby. As soon as we outside, first of all, it's supposed to be like 2 people I think that could come in. It was 4 people. They all out there crying already. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I hold my composure together. I tell them to come on in, and then I let the other girl take over because I'm not sure what to ask. I'm not sure how to talk to them. And I let her do it. I watched her do everything. I'm telling y'all, and this room was so hard because the lady was so heartbroken. Like, you can tell the dog was her life. Like, I think he was 13 going on 14. So he was kind of older and he was a Shar-Pei. And I think his health just kept on declining. So it was time to let him go. But y'all, she was so upset. And I'm in there like trying to hold my composure. I'm in there tearing up. Because I know I can't just boo-hoo cry in front of the clients. So I'm like, oh my gosh. So my coworker, she's going through everything. And I'm talking about she's just a pro at it. But of course, because she's been doing it way longer than me. And I'm like, okay, I got this. So I'm like, next euthanasia room, I'm cool. I'm going to have it down packed. Not thinking that I'm about to get one right after the one I just had, y'all. I'm thinking I'm going to have one maybe the next day or maybe even a couple of hours later. Y'all, no less than 30 minutes, not even 30 minutes later. Y'all, not even 30 minutes later. They call room 2 again. I go up there and it's another heart on the number. Oh, you see, I go, so y'all telling me I went from never doing a euthanasia room in my life to having 2 within 30 minutes. 30 minutes, not even 30 minutes apart. So now I'm thinking like, I got it. I done seen the process. I done seen how to do it. So now I know what to ask them. I know how to talk to them. And then they were, I thought I spoke too soon. I thought that, they were like better for this euthanasia because they wasn't upset and they wasn't as upset as the last client. So I'm like, cool. I go in there, we talking. I done told them the process about what's going on. Y'all done got the medicines and everything pulled up that I need to. And I walk back in and both of them are crying. A man and a woman is crying. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I'm like, now I got to calm down again. I'm trying to hold my tears back. But more of this story is I finally did the euthanasia room. I'm not happy. I mean, I'm happy about it, but I'm not happy about the process that happened. But it was exciting because it was something new. Y'all know how I get when I finally get to do something new. So I decided to go ahead and tell you guys about that. It was exciting. Not for them, of course, but for me, of course. And I really think that was it for today. What else been going on? Nothing really, like I always tell y'all. My Furry Friends with a Berry Euthanasia segment is going good. I've got a lot of pets recorded. I've been being steady with it. I've been talking to more of my coworkers, and they're all so happy, and they're gonna let me use all their pets, which is exciting. And I'm hoping to add more species besides just dogs and stuff. I want to do like all species. So be on the lookout for that. If you haven't already checked out Furry Friends with a Berry Euthanasia, make sure y'all click back and go see what's going on with that. And that's really about it. We'll bring this bubble talks to an end because I'm ready to get home. Like I said in the beginning, if you're not subscribed, hit your subscribe button, the like button, comment below after, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss another upload from your girl. And I will see y'all next time.